So eventually I got tired of the whole stage. I got tired of these niggas, and I got tired of just being a sneaky link. I honestly just wanted to find love. But instead, I kind of got into a messy situation. Okay, so it all started last Halloween weekend. I was working this party as a hookah girl, so I was looking real fly in my belly dancer costume. Mad niggas was on my body, you know what I'm saying? At about 1 a.m., they cut me, so I was finna leave the party and go home, but everybody wanted me to stay. After about an hour of being in somebody's section, I'm so lit that I have to pee. So I'm walking to the bathroom, and I feel someone grab my arm. Y'all, guess who it was? It was my crush. I've been having a crush on this man for a whole year, y'all. He was so fine. Literally my future husband. Okay, so backstory on my crush. When I first moved to New York, he slid in my messages on some real friendly stuff, just regular. From time to time, I would DM him. He would DM me, no biggie. But I always thought he was so fine. I would always play it cool around him. You know the vibes. When I saw him at that party, that was my first time seeing him in person. And he was everything I imagined. Brown skin, nice physique, tattoos, and that Brooklyn accent. Y'all, he had this swag to him that I could just tell he was that nigga. Long story short, I worked my magic, danced on him a little bit, and he ended up giving me a ride home. No, nothing happened, but I did get his number though.
Okay, so this is where it gets messy. So the day after the party, the Instagram page had posted me. So, I'm looking good, of course. Mad niggas on my body and my messages, trying to talk to me. It was one nigga in particular. Thought he was kind of cute. We gonna call him Dreads. So Dreads slid in my messages. We was chopping it up, having a good time, Then he asked me if I want to go on a date with him on Tuesday. So we go on a date, right? We go to this restaurant in Long Island. Nice little place. We eat, we drink, and I'm getting a little tipsy, but nothing too crazy. Dreads, on the other hand, was getting drunk. So he leans over to me and asks me,
"So after this, do you want to go back to my crib and watch a movie?"
Now at the time, I was so not really thinking about what he said. I was just like, yeah. We go back to his crib. It's chill. We're just watching movies. Of course, he tried to come on to me. I'm dubbing him though because I have this rule. I don't fuck niggas on the first date. And anybody that does, toodles to you, bitch. But me, I just it's always weird for me to fuck a nigga on the first date. I've only done it one time, and I would never do that, never again. So I put on a pair of his shorts, and then I basically just ended up spending the night. So I woke up in the morning, and he's trying it again. I was like, nah, because it's just I just didn't want to give up too easy, He took me out on a date, I wanted him to wait for it a little bit. So I let him suck on my titties a little bit, but that was it, And then I just kind of dubbed it. And then so he was really pressed for me to stay that day. He wanted me to stay the day with him because I told him that I had to do homework and I had class, and he wanted me to do my homework in class on his computer at his place. And I was like, nah, that's okay. And I just went. He took me home, and he wanted me to come back that night too. But I'm just in my head, I'm thinking if I didn't fuck you last night, I'm not fucking you this night, period. So I was just like, nah, and I just went ahead and dubbed it. So during the week, me and him were talking, but that Friday is when I was supposed to link with my crush. So I hit my crush up and was just like, hey, are we still linking? And he said, yeah, I'm gonna hit you up in 2 hours. So I was like, okay, cool. He never hits me up. So then I end up texting him and just being like, hey, like, are we still linking today? And never responds to me. So at that time, yeah, he was fine. He was my crush, but I was impressed over him, you know? So I was just like, fuck it. So then I end up going to sleep. I wake up at the middle of the night and I see my phone is ringing, and it's from Dreads. So Dreads had just came back from a party, and he's like, oh, can I come get you? So at first I was a little bit hesitant because I'm like, it's 3 of you. If you come get me right now, we're gonna fuck. So I'm just like, do I really want to do this? Like, do I really want to fuck him? Or do I want to date him? Or do I want to do both? Like, I was just really, I didn't know what I wanted to do. But I said, fuck it. And at first, honestly, I didn't really think me and Dreads was going to be, like, anything serious. I thought it was just going to be like, oh, sneaky link, whatever. So he comes, you know, comes, scoops me. I go over his house, and that was the first time that I had sex with Dreads. And it's just crazy how, like, one door closes and another motherfucking door opens. But the thing that's really messy, so after I had sex with Dreads, I was on Instagram. And I'm like doing my FBI detective, because, you know, now I'm like kind of fucking with him now, you know, because like I spent a couple days. It wasn't just a one time. Like, I was at his crib, you know, really with him. So I'm doing my detective search. I'm looking at his pictures, cool. Looking at his tag photos. So I'm like, it's a little familiar. And then I put 2 and 2 together that not only do my crush and Dreads know each other, but they're homeboys. This bitch better pick up the phone. Hello? Girl. Why the fuck I found out they homeboys? I am dead ass. Like, I dead checked his Instagram and I see my crush and his tag pictures. I know, right? I mean, honestly, I don't really talk to my crush anymore because after he dubbed me and didn't respond to my message, I just stopped fucking with him. I know, girl. But me and Dreads is actually doing really good. Okay, so basically what happened was me and Dreads had linked the day that my crush dubbed me. And ever since then, we've been with each other like every day. Like, I know, it's so cute. Like, I haven't been at my apartment in like 4 days, girl, because I be at his crib, be up with him and his little cat and everything. Like, I met his roommate, I met his friends. He even brought me over to his friend's crib on Thanksgiving. We had a little game night one night. It was a couple's game night, but he didn't want me to know that. Girl, I kind of like him. You know, I've been feeling him. So I just went ahead and asked him. You know, we've been kicking it every day, having sex. I've been at his crib almost every day. I just asked him. Girl, I asked him and I said, what are we? I know, so cliche. But, so when I did it, it was like a month in. It's like been a month in of us talking at that point. So I'm like, what are we doing, you know? Trying to figure out, girl. This nigga hit me with the, oh, slow down. I don't want to mess up things. I want to take my time to get to know you. And at first I was like, taken back because I'm just like, was we slowing down when we was fucking raw? You watched me open up the motherfucking plan B? No, we wasn't slowing down. We was going real fast, sir. So now all of a sudden you want to slow down? I fuck it. So I talked to my other friend. She like, yes, yeah, like it's kind of quick, you know, it's kind of soon. It's only been a month. I'm like, cool, whatever. 2 months passed. 2 months passed, girl. I asked him again. I'm like, so what are we doing? He hits me with the,
oh, like, I really do care about you and I see us laughing and enjoying life together in the future. But right now, I want to do me.
excuse me? You want to do you? Girl, this nigga really said that to me. Yes, girl, he really said that to me. And I'm like, alright. You know, I wasn't gonna show him that I was hurt because, like, I really planned my whole fucking life with him just off of knowing him for 2 months. I wasn't gonna show him that. You know, I could have got sad. I could have posted memes on my Instagram. You know, I could have cried about it. Or I could have a little fun. Because one thing niggas don't know, you could never do you better than me. Because baby, when I do me, I'ma do me so bad, girl. He just don't know.